I'm going to do a quick video for you, going over everything you need to know about Twitch for the most part. This is a website that you can use. It's very useful for when you're playing a new champion or even a champion you've been playing. It's called champion.gg, and what it does is if you go to Twitch, I'm just going to scroll down here, find him, there he is. It'll tell you a bunch of stats about where he's sitting at currently. See, he's currently has a pretty high win rate. Very, very low play rate, though. So I think he's a good one to pick up and play just because not many people play him. You can see that it tells you win rates by what patch he's in, so he's currently doing pretty good. He does better as the game progresses. People who play a lot of Twitch tend to win more often, which makes sense. His play rate has been going down. It tells you just overall his matrix. It's just a bunch of stats that aren't really that useful to you, but they're there. The most important thing is it tells you what summoners you should be taking, what your starting items should be, what your build should be, which is what I was showing you yesterday whenever we downloaded that app on your phone, and then also your skill order. As you can see here, your E is the most important one to get early, followed by your Q, followed by your W. On top of that, this is a new thing that you'll have access to pretty soon, and it's called runes. Currently, you only have 4 available, and they're custom ones that you can't change. Luckily, Twitch actually uses one of them, so that's kind of nice. But it tells you which runes you should also take, and I can get into that later whenever you actually unlock them. So, pretty useful overall. Now I'm going to show you how to practice farming with them. This is going to be pretty important. You can go to a bot game if you want. Personally, I like doing the training and using this practice tool. This is something that basically a sandbox mode where you can change your cooldowns, change your you have infinite health, infinite mana, you don't have cooldowns, stuff like that. It's pretty useful. So let's put me against, let's see here. Where's another marksman? Let's do Sivir. That sounds like a good one. I'll do a beginner bot just, since this is very, very basic training, I don't want to let her to fight me too much. Let's see here. Twitch. I'm going to grab heal like it told me to, and I'm going to grab precision, which is the one that has press the attack, and I'm going to lock in. Now, Twitch is a bottom laner, an AD carry, marksman, whatever you want to call it. So he's going to go down to the bottom lane and farm there. Now, you're usually going to have a support with you, so that changes the dynamic. There's usually always someone there with you at all times, which is pretty important. But for this purposes, this doesn't, you don't need that to learn how to last hit. So we're gonna, oh, how you doing, Iris? You doing okay? So we're gonna load in, and whenever I'm practicing farming, I'm not going to buy any items, but you can do that in this. You can buy as many as you want. So, but you can give yourself infinite gold and buy all your items right off the bat if you want to, but that's not going to help you farm. So we're just going to start with the very basics and then get in there and farm. So, for doing the AD carry, the one thing I told you to start with is a Doran's Blade. Generally, it's a really good item. A Doran's Shield's not bad because it makes you tankier and harder to kill. And like I said, Twitch's early game really sucks. So it's not bad to start with it. So if you want to start with this, health potion, get a warding totem, and you're just going to run the lane.
I can't even taste the air up here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now, in terms of abilities to start with, this one's saying to start with Q first, and then you max E afterwards. That's just because it gives you the stealth early on. Sometimes you can get a jump on somebody, stuff like that, which is pretty nice. So you can do that, or you can start with E. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just start with Q just because that's what it was saying to do. Now, Twitch's passive inflicts that DOT, dealing 1 true damage per second for 6 seconds. Stacking up to 6 times. So you can stack up to 6 times doing 6 true damage per second for 6 seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it can add up as you level up and stuff. So the minions, there's Sivir. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stay back by my caster minions. The back line, there'll be 2 lines. There'll be a line like right here and a line like right here. I'm going to stick back here and just shoot at these guys. So here they come. So I'm going to hang out with these guys right here. So click around, and I'm just going to auto-attack these guys. And then whenever they get low, I'm going to try to last hit them. So this usually happens. See how they're kind of all getting low? As soon as one gets really low, you shoot it. Like that. I missed that one. That's going to happen if, like, you don't attack fast enough to do this constantly. Hit her a couple times because she's being annoying. That's all I'm doing. And it does take some practice. Like, you get used to it after a while. Now that she's fighting me, I can totally just do this to her. Use my ability on her. A little ham. Just waiting.
Shooting's easy. Aiming's hard.
Oh, I missed that one. Whoopsies. It's that one too. You can see whenever I get pushed under turret right here, it makes it very hard to last hit. Because the turret is also shooting at stuff. And it just makes it a little bit more difficult. That should help.
Something that won't wash off. Aim, then shoot.
Like so. All I'm doing. You just wait around, and then you shoot it. Wait around. You can shoot ones that are full health is generally what I usually do. And then you wait once they start getting lower. Ah, I'm taking damage. I'm just waiting around. Shoot. Oh, I missed down. Missed down too. See, Twitch is not very good at this. It's just not. But you can push it a little quicker. Say you wanted to throw this in. Put some damage on these guys. See, you can push it pretty quickly that way. I got all of those, so. Once you get enough gold, you can go back to base. Twitch wants to build this Blade of the Ruined King first. I'd recommend going for the Bilgewater Cutlass first. So you just get a long sword. You can actually get another one since I went back with this amount of money. So I'll get a second one. Sure, why not? And then I just go back to base. Or go back to the lane, sorry. So now I have an item advantage because Twitch doesn't have anything. I mean, Sivir doesn't have anything. So anytime I shoot now, it makes the last hitting easier. Because anytime you build attack damage, right here, this is built from like the long swords. So Twitch builds attack damage. The auto attack is your attack damage. That's how much you do. So if you shoot, so I shoot this guy, 97. I mean, that's a little bit more than. Actually, I can calculate that. Let's see. Shoot this. I'm just gonna do this.
How do you aim with all Stand still. My eyes are on the side of my head.
Just like that.
Sneaky, sneaky.
If you want to go invisible, that's how you kill people. It's pretty easy. See how I'm doing that? This last hitting. I'm not actually trying to shoot him other than that. So that's what you need to be doing. Other than that, I mean, you just take some practice. So I'd try doing that as much as you can. So hope this was helpful.